Well, hello again. I'm back in year 2007 making videos, and I tried to open up 2007 for all the new inductees out there, which includes my wife, with making one of my favorite desserts, an easy low-carb cheesecakes. A couple of the problems that face any low-carb cheesecake is, one, it takes a lot of time, and who has the time to spend in the kitchen? If a recipe takes longer than 30 minutes, I'm unlikely to make it. If it takes more than 20 steps, I know I'm not going to make it. The second problem with low-carb cheesecakes is cracks in the top. This is a acceptable cheesecake after the first 14 days, and that to add nuts back into the diet. If you're in the first 14 days and still want to make the cheesecake, simply remove the nut mixture off the bottom. Alright, the first step is take quarters of a cup of almond flour, a large bowl. If you're wondering, like I was, how to make almond flour or where to find flour, simply buy raw almonds from the grocery store, not roasted and salted almonds, raw almonds, and put them through a food grinder, such as you would grind up coffee. The next ingredient is 3 tablespoons of ground flax meal. The next ingredient is 6 tablespoons of butter, melted. The next ingredient is 1/4 tablespoon of salt. Take your 6 tablespoons of butter and put it in the bowl. And your final ingredient is 1/3 cup Splenda. Then mix it all together. And finally put it into a well-greased 9-inch pie pan and smush it into the bottom. I'll give you a hint. A great way to smush it into the bottom is to use a piece of saran wrap and push it out that way, so you don't have to get it all over your fingers, because it will stick. You can also try to push some of the extra up the sides so that you have a nice side for the cheesecake to be cut. Here's my finished crust of the cheesecake. Put it into an oven that's been preheated to 375 degrees and for 10 to 12 minutes. While the crust is cooking in the oven, we'll start with on the cheesecake. Take half a cup of Da Vinci's Gourmet Vanilla Syrup, sugar-free obviously, and put it into a small pan on the stove. Take 1 packet of Knott's unflavored gelatin and sprinkle it over the syrup. You don't want to do this all at one time. because otherwise the gelatin won't completely dissolve into the syrup. You want to let it soften for 5 minutes. On the stove by itself. While that is going on, you can start with the cream cheese. Take 24 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese. I personally use 1/3 fat cream cheese just simply because I believe it mixes a little bit better, not because of the less fat. But you can certainly use full fat cream cheese if you so desire. Beat the cream cheese with the remaining 1/4 cup of vanilla syrup until smooth. That's approximately the consistency that you should be going for. And at that, we're waiting for the gelatin to dissolve or to soften for 5 minutes, and I will return in a little bit. All right, it's been 5 minutes for the gelatin to soften inside the 1/2 cup of sugar-free vanilla syrup. At this point, you want to turn on your burner to a low heat and so that you can dissolve the gelatin completely. This process will probably take about 2 minutes. Just give it a good stir every now and then. Our crust is about done in the oven, so I'm about ready to take that out. I also wanted to talk to you, give you an update on what's been going on in my life since I last made videos. The holidays have came and gone. As I mentioned earlier, my wife has decided to re-hop on the low-carb lifestyle, officially doing Atkins again. She's pushing herself to the end till she reaches her goal. Training goal shall be. It's the half marathon at the Drake Relays coming up on April 27th, which is only about 4 months away. The gelatin is about done. At this, what you want to do is start your mixer mixing and start mix the rest of the syrup into the cream cheese. Pour it in slowly. You want to pause occasionally to scrape down the sides if your mixer is anything like mine. Remember to shut off your burner. Okay, at this point, you want to clean your beater blades. Oh, the crust is done as well. We'll leave that in for just a second longer. Clean off your beater blades and leave this to chill in the fridge for about an hour. I'll take my crust out. Should be nice and golden brown. Cool for at least an hour. The next step that we need to do is make 1 cup of whipping cream to fold into the into the cream cheese mixture that we just made after the hour is up. The dandy whip attachment. Alright, I've finished whipping the heavy whipping cream. I'm going to put this in the freeze or in the refrigerator as well. And after the hour is up, I fold the two together and put it in the pie pan to chill for at least another hour, preferably 3, and then it's ready to serve. All in all, total time from start to finish is about 3.5 hours. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. You'll see a picture in the video of the final finished product. I want to thank you for watching another video, and certainly I hope to see you again. Thank you very much.